Good morning, everyone. It's a Monday. Boy, is it a Monday. Drinking a little Highlander grog this morning. Feeling a little groggy myself. A little Highlander grog. Cameron's coffee. You know, I just need to be honest with you this morning. I woke up this morning and I put this shirt on because I thought it was a nice, bright, cheery, kind of, colorful morning Monday kind of shirt. It's a shirt that has a story with it. Of course, I got to tell you the story. The story is my parents, when we were little, used to dress us four boys in matching shirts, patterns like this. All of our summer vacation pictures are the four of us lined up like little ducks dressed like this. Oh, actually, there were five of us. My dad would be in a matching one. So for my parents' 50th wedding anniversary, my brothers and I were shopping one day together, and we found these shirts, and we bought them so we could wear them at the 50th anniversary. And we were sitting in a bar at the supper club that night waiting for dinner to start. And some people came up and said, "Oh, are you a singing group?" Obviously never heard my brothers sing. No, we're not a singing group. But we were a group. Well, I put it on this morning bright and cheery and was off to work and drove here and had listened to a great podcast on the way and was feeling great. And I pulled in the parking lot this morning and reality hit me like a ton of bricks. You know, I pull in the parking lot and there's boxes of fruit, spoiled fruit that we had delivered. You know, not all the food that we get delivered is great. There's some spoilage in it that, every grocer knows that too. And so the spoilage was set aside, and of course it rained last night and the boxes collapsed and the food went everywhere. And so I stopped and picked up a bunch of the spoiled food and put it up in the dumpster. Or on top of the dumpster, I should say. The dumpster was full, that's why they put it on the pallet, but I piled it up. They're coming to pick it up this morning. Then I drove across the parking lot, and there's tape flapping in the wind on the parking lot, and I come in the building to my broken tile floor, and half the floor is gone, and the smell of cabbage and apples and oranges. And I think the cabbage might be on the edge of turning. And I walk through, and the building's really kind of a mess. And I'm not saying this to point fingers at anyone. We have been doing some amazing ministry through here. Again, this weekend, over 500 families came through just here. Then we also supply the food, and it continues on with a couple other distributions. One that is a local drive distribution that the food comes from here and goes out, and another one is in Richfield, and that's another 200 to 300 families every week. We used to add that into our total. Now we're just going with the ones that came through here. 500 families came just through our drive yesterday, or Saturday, I guess it was. It is Monday, after all. I did put that up there in case you forget. It's Monday, May 18th. And I'm just a little tired. You know, as I walk through the building, I've been pastor here now for, I've been pastor for coming up on a year. I've been on staff here for a number of years. And we've worked really hard to fix this building up, put a new parking lot in last year, which, by the way, if we hadn't put it in, there's no way we could do the food distribution this year. So with all of that, I come into this building and it's all ramshackled and boxes stacked everywhere. And it's for a good reason. It's being well used. But the Lord's taking this time to tell me it's okay. It's okay that the floor's all broken up, and it's okay that the building right now smells of cabbage. It's okay that there's a pile of mail waiting on the desk to be gone through. It's okay that your morning Highland grog didn't come with a donut. That would make my day. It wouldn't make my diabetes very happy, but it would make my day. So I went out this morning. I came in here. My camera wasn't here. My mic wasn't here because I had taken him down to try and record a service, which didn't work. Zoom was down yesterday. Need I go on? I could vent all morning. But you know what? There's no need. I turned around this morning and I left and I went to Hy-Vee. And I bought myself some flowers. I love having fresh flowers in my office. So they sit in my window and I look past my flowers to the birds at the feeder. And I'm reminded of the reality that we're living in right now. We're living in a moment and a time of grief. Grief over all that we've lost. We've lost the ability to be with our family and friends as we would like. For many of us, we've lost the ability to work, to bring income in for our family. Many of us have lost people, friends, to the coronavirus. Others have lost friends passing from other things, but we were not able to be there to share those moments, those goodbyes with them. We are all, as a nation, grieving, and it's okay. I'm reminded of a verse came up on my flip calendar this morning in my office from Isaiah. Isaiah 55, verse 6. Seek the Lord while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. I will tell you, he is so very near. I swear I can hear his footsteps behind me sometimes as I walk through this building. He is as close as a moment of prayer. He walks with us. This weekend we looked at scripture which reminded us that the Comforter has come, the Spirit who leads us in all truth. Boy, we all long for a little truth today, don't we? Well, here's the truth today. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to feel a little down for some of the things that we've lost, and we've all lost things. But dear friends, don't lose heart. For the Lord has overcome the world and all of this grief. And he promises to us that he, in fact, is the way. He is the truth. He is the life. The life's not in us and in our stuff and in our cleanliness and our neat parking lot and our beautiful fellowship hall. No, it's in the beauty of the Lord. I love the psalmist when he says, I love to gaze upon your beauty. Grab a cup of coffee this morning. Taste and see. The Lord is good. I hope you have a good morning this morning. I hope your Monday begins a new week, a new adventure of walking with Jesus. There's a plaque on my wall. It's actually right above where I'm looking. And it's a plaque from when I was at Trinity Waconia. We would start every youth service and Bible study by having everyone repeat this verse. And so we had it put on a plaque. All scripture is God-breathed and is useful for teaching, rebuking, correcting, and training in righteousness, so that the man of God may be thoroughly equipped for every good work. We've got some good work to do. Oh yeah, we would always end by saying, Jesus said it. I believe it. Enough said.